Hi, I'm here with Nancy Kirkpatrick, President of Worldwide Marketing of Summit Entertainment. Congratulations on your Marketer of the Year honor.
Thank you so much.
Tell me, what do you attribute the tremendous success of the Twilight series?
I wish I knew. I would sprinkle a little bit of it on every movie. I think it really has to do with the world that Stephenie Meyer created. There's something very romantic about it. There's something very enticing about it. And as soon as somebody samples it, they have to have more. They need more Twilight, no matter who they are. And I don't know what it is. I wish I could figure it out. But it's very romantic and very enticing, and we're very lucky.
So how hard did the marketing have to work to make the movie a success?
Well, I mean, you have to create awareness for sure. You have to show the fans that you're true to the property and that, Stephenie is the oracle and we're staying true to what she set out to do. And then you have to expand it. Try and get guys and try and get older women, because it started as a very young property. And as we've gone along, we've built it into sort of a 13 to 49 sort of female property, and also young males. So it's really about expanding the audience.
How do you expand the audience to reach, the young males? What is in the series for them?
For young guys, I think it's really the action. And you lure them with the action, and then once they get into it, the story is very encompassing. And once you get involved in the story, the young guys that come out as exit interviews, it's always about the story. They're really caught up in the story.
It's a good story, does it?
It's a great story.
Well, tell me, how do you think the success of other vampire-based stories, like HBO is being honored tonight for their marketing of True Blood?
Right, they did a great job on that.
Vampire Diaries debuted recently. How do you think these properties help each other, hinder each other? What makes them different?
I think we'll see how everyone affects each other. I think ours is really different because it's not the traditional vampire mythology. There are no fangs, there is no garlic, there's no mirrors, there's none of that stuff you think of as the Lon Chaney sort of vampire. So it's a very separate and different vampire mythology. So I think that sets us apart, but we'll see how each of us affect the other.
Do you agree with some critics who say that Vampire Diaries are a ripoff of the Twilight series?
No, I think those books existed before the Twilight books, so they have their own thing going on.
There's plenty for everyone, huh?
There's plenty for everyone. Vampires have been famous and successful and seductive for a long time.
What was your favorite vampire story before?
Well, I worked on Interview with a Vampire when I was a young publicist, so I started working on Anne Rice vampires, but it's lovely to be part of the progress of vampire mythology.
Are these vampires more modern than those vampires? What makes the story different now?
They're less menacing. They're much more friendly, they're less menacing, they're more romantic, and it's really weirdly like pure romantic love, like in the sense of like knights and ladies. It's very chaste and very wholesome and very proper, and I think that's why it's so seductive to women, and I think young people, a bit of male and female genders. I think it's the chasteness of it that's sort of seductive in a weird way.
What do you think the most challenging aspect of marketing a movie is these days?
It's the fragmentation of the audiences. It's a challenge for every marketer. At one point, you had 3 networks and there were 4 networks. You could put your property on television and you were done. But now, between television and the internet, everything else going on, it's really about trying to find where your audience is.
So what can we see next? What can you tell us about what's coming up?
Well, New Moon is the best one ever. We have a new director, Chris Weitz, and it's much more a big, classic Hollywood movie with lots of scope and lots of size and lots of action. And it's a really exciting movie.
Good luck with it. Congratulations again.
Thanks a lot.